What's happening, my fellow geeks and geekettes? Welcome to a brand new episode of Cosplay Chris, and today it is a quick little trailer breakdown video for the highly anticipated Halloween Kills. This film has already been delayed by 1 year. Theoretically, if everything was going to plan, we already would have seen this film last October. It has then been moved to this October, and I'm pretty sure by this time, if everything was smooth sailing, we would have had Halloween Ends this coming October. But from what I've heard, they have just wrapped filming on Halloween Ends, so that is probably going to be the following October of 2022. So the trailer's out. The trailer came out yesterday. I've watched it so many times. It is brutally beautiful. I love this thing. So what I'm going to be doing is going through the trailer here. I'm going to have the screen here just to show you guys the places and the parts that I pause on and I want to touch on, because there are a few good Easter eggs in this trailer. Now, there have been murmurs and talks of people saying that there is too much revealed in this trailer. It's giving too much away in terms of the kills. I don't think so. From what I've been told and what I've read from Christopher Nelson, who did the special effects for these films and also did the masks for Michael Myers, and as you know, he won the Oscar for Suicide Squad. From what he said, the body count in Halloween Kills is ridiculously high, which is great because it's just upping the ante. So again, this is just going to be a quick little trailer breakdown going through the trailer itself. I'm going to stop at certain points, talk about certain points, and then just give my final thoughts on my anticipation for this film. So straight up, the first shot is Laurie's house burning to the ground. Now, at the end of the first film, there was no body found. We didn't see Michael burning to a crisp when he was trapped in that bunker that Laurie had built, so we knew he was going to get out, and obviously he's going to survive because we've got this film right here, and we've got another one. We've still got another film to go next year. Now, as we keep moving along, I love this. This was originally the teaser trailer that came out last year. So we've got the three Strode women here, and they see the firefighters heading towards Laurie's house, and I love Jamie Lee's delivery of that line, "Let it burn." There's just so much angst and fear in that because she knows what those firefighters are getting themselves into. Perfect segue. We now have the firefighters attending the scene of Laurie's house, and one firefighter falls down into where Michael was trapped. One firefighter tries to get him out, and then we see Michael's hand grab him instead. And then we have this brilliant shot right here of Michael emerging from the flames out on the front door with the firefighter's pick, and then it just gets absolutely brutal. I mean, look at that beautiful shot. So he's got one firefighter up with the pick, and then, wait for it, they rev up the buzzsaw. He then grabs the buzzsaw and just smashes it in one of the firefighters' faces. It's just gonna be absolute carnage. I'm so excited about that scene. And we've got that beautiful, beautiful shot right there. I mean, goddamn, look at that. And I love that they're not giving much away in terms of the aesthetic of the mask in Halloween Kills, because it is melted, his hair is missing in some parts, and parts of the coveralls have been burnt and singed. But they're just not putting it out there. They're really hiding it in the shadows, and there are some good shots of it here. Obviously, we've seen a good look of it with the new poster that accompanied this trailer. And then we see the officer from the previous film is still there. We've got this officer here as well, and they're attending the scene and the carnage of what remains of Laurie's house, and obviously the remains of the firefighters. So probably gonna be chunks and blood, spit and ass flying everywhere. Oh, and then we get a quick little flash of the kid from the previous film who got... Now this scene here, I don't know who this couple is, but obviously he's brutalizing this guy here, smashing him up against the door, and then he gets a fluorescent bulb, smashes it, and drives it into this woman's neck. Again, it's just brutal, man. And just for shits and gigs, to make sure this guy's dead, he just goes for one more stab, and boom! Quick little cut to Laurie injecting herself to get out of the hospital because she has to kill Michael Myers. She has to make sure this guy is dead. Now, I'll just pause for a sec. There is a line that is said in the trailer: the more he kills, the more he transcends. And some people have said, oh, it's cheesy, blah, blah, blah. I disagree. I think that's so well written because we have no more of this Thorn bullshit, the Mark of Thorn, Sam Hain, that's all been retconned. What we have now is it just hones back to the original Halloween, where it's just, he is evil personified. He's just pure evil. He is flesh and blood. He is a man. There's no explanation why this man can get up and keep walking from being shot, stabbed, burned. There's just no explanation, and I love that. I love that there's mystery. I'm loving that there's not too much revealed of the monster, so to speak. I just want my brain to go to the worst possible scenario of how the hell he's able to just keep going. And just by saying he's pure and simply evil, that's great. From executive producer John Carpenter. Now, this is interesting because we have Tommy Doyle and Lindsay Wallace in here. So the original actress that played Lindsay in Halloween 1 is back, but this time around they have a different actor. They have the guy from The Breakfast Club. I don't know his name, so I'm gonna look it up on IMDb. We have Anthony Michael Hall, that's right. So Anthony Michael Hall is playing Tommy Doyle. Apparently the original actor that played Tommy Doyle in the first Halloween is a complete douchebag and like was very bitter about not being in Halloween 2018, so they're like, no, screw it, we're gonna get a good actor. And then as the trailer's wrapping up, we see this very cool Easter egg right here, which hones back to Halloween 3 Season of the Witch. We have some bodies here with the silver shamrock mask. We've got the pumpkin, the skull, and then we have the witch. So that's very interesting. And it also has the silver shamrock logo on the back of the pumpkin. So does that mean the Silver Shamrock storyline exists in this timeline? I don't know. There's so many fan theories going on at the moment, but that was a cool little Easter egg. And there we go, there's Anthony Michael Hall and Judy Greer. Okay, so this shot here, I'm gonna replay it back and forth there. This is apparently how Michael survived the fire. He hid in the roller door area where Laurie stored all of her guns. So that makes complete and utter sense. By the time the firefighters arrived, he's opened it, gone in, and that firefighter's fallen through the floorboards, and then he's just gone for it, and then just carnage ensues. Now here's the original actress that played Marion Chambers, the nurse from the original Halloween films, and I love this shot here because it's a throwback to the first Halloween when Michael escapes when he was 21 years old with the hand smashing onto the windscreen there, and then he's pulling her out, which I think is just a great little throwback, tip of the hat. And I'm glad that she's back in this one. I'm glad that we've got the OG characters coming back, even though some have been recast, they're not the original cast members. It's still great that it's following that timeline and keeping it all in the family. And then this beautiful shot right here of the mask. It's a quick little shot, but you get to see those beautiful burn details going on with his mask. I think it's just subtle, it's not over the top. It would be cool though if there's a reveal in the film, like it's stuck to his skin, and like when the mask comes off, part of the mask stays on and the rest rips off, and it's like fused to his cheek, something like that. Just disgusting. I think Jamie Lee Curtis is just gonna go all balls out with her performance here. So here we have the boyfriend, I think his name's Cam, he's from the first film, and well, there we go, see some blood, and he's pinned up against the wall. So whether he falls victim or he gets away, we will find out. But yeah, he's back in this film. And then as the trailer's wrapping up, we've got Judy Greer's character with his mask saying, "You want your mask? Come and get it." There's Tommy Doyle with a baseball bat just looking fed up and just wanting to fuck Michael Myers up. And that badass shot of Jamie Lee holding the knife, walking through the hospital like a fucking queen boss. And there we go, Halloween Kills. So again, Geeks and Geekettes, I am absolutely hyped for this film. This trailer was beautiful, it was brilliant, it was brutal. I don't think it gave too much away. I think there are a lot of surprises in store when we see the final film. Like I said, Christopher Nolan has gone on the record saying that the body count in this is just absolutely astronomical. I don't know the exact figures. I don't want to say the exact figures because I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, if you have seen this trailer, you know sort of what to expect, but that firefighter scene, I'm looking so forward to. It's just going to be just balls to the wall, blood everywhere. So guys, once you have seen the Halloween Kills trailer, drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Do you think they gave too much away, or is just the perfect cut for a trailer like this? Now guys, as you can see back there, I have my Nightmare Joker wig there, so I am going to be doing a makeup tutorial for Nightmare Joker. The Jack Sparrow costume breakdown video is coming in a couple of days time. I'm sorry I've been late with that, but I've got Jack's stuff here all ready to go to put out on the table out there to show you guys each piece of the costume, and then show you some final footage at the end of that video from my time at Supernova last weekend. Guys, wherever you're on the world, have yourselves an absolute cracker of a day. I hope you're well, hope you're happy, be merry, be silly, and until next time geeks, please always remember, cosplayers do it best.